We're gonna use the Dyson. We're gonna put the concentrator on it. So our hair at this point is like pretty much majority dry, but now we're focused on adding movement and the body to it. And that's what these round brushes for. We're gonna start on this side. Again, lift creates volume. We don't want everything to come down with gravity. That's just what it's naturally gonna do anyway. If we're getting in up at the top and we're pulling down like we do when we do a smooth blow dry, we're not gonna get any volume, unfortunately. We will get movement, but no volume. So this time we need to lift up, okay? So it's a little bit more of a workout. We're gonna need a lot of water breaks in this one. So we're gonna go in, start lifting immediately, turn a little bit, and then let's put the heat right up at the top. We're gonna lift up with this as we blow dry it, still spin at the bottom like we usually do, but then roll it up and heat it up before we take it down. It's cooled a little bit. We're gonna take this off by doing a little spin situation here. So instead of coming straight down, we're going flicking away, but like softly so you don't get tangled. Okay, let's go over here. In this situation, because I'm having to lift and this is easier for some reason than this, we're gonna go in like this with our arm, get up in there. I'm gonna tilt my head a little to help with the lift. We're gonna do the same thing. The hair's pretty much dry, so this part isn't as long as it would be if your hair was like super wet. So when we get in there and up to the top, I'm only having to do a couple spins right up at the top. Again, flick away from the face. And that just kind of creates a bit more body and volume instead of yanking it down. All right, we've moved on to the center section. I've taken it down. You can see how just from the pre-dry over here, we still have a lot of body and volume left over just from that. So we're utilizing that. Also our product, you can tell, is really working for us here, because without the product having that grit and hold to it, this would all be gone. So let's start from the back, do the exact same thing that we've been doing this whole time. Get up at the root here, we're lifting. I'm actually gonna pull a little bit towards me because it's gonna help with volume and pulling up, but I'm also gonna be able to have a little bit more control over this. And we're gonna flip away from my face. Yay. All right, let's do this one again. I'm gonna go in again with my hand like this so I can handle this better. Flicking. Oh, beautiful. Splitting in two. Flick. You can try switching hands and doing the same thing. Luckily, it's like pretty slow and easy, so you can try that. If not, you can go in this way across and then bring your arm over here or like this. It's a little bit more difficult that way, but let's try it just to show you. Still gonna have to use the other hand to flip it. All right, with this section, like I always do, I like to move across this way. So we're gonna start with the piece that lands on the crown of your head. Clip this stuff away with the same alligator clip so it's not in my way. We're gonna put the round brush here and we're gonna lift up, guys. Lift up and pull forward a little bit, which is harder, but it's worth it. Get in. Spin. We're gonna flick. Nice. Volume. Move across. Clip. Last one, I like to comb forward like this just to make sure I get all of these hairs together, and then go this way. We're gonna lift up. No one's gonna know what to do with me today with all this volume in my hair. They're gonna be like, who are you?
what's happened.
Okay. Is it working? I think it is.